here on EA Sports as we come to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota for today's game.
Phil, we've got a couple of the best tight ends in the game on each sideline today, and they could be the difference makers.
You know, these tight ends, they can do it all. They're tremendous blockers for the running game. They got the speed to go down the field, and they got feet, Jim. You know, those quick feet, so even when they run those short routes, if there's man-to-man coverage, they're quick enough and shifty enough to still get away from the defender.
Let's go, let's go. Regular.
Johnson lined up as the single back.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Johnson is going to secure the football on the toss.
Bill looking at the lineups. Chris Johnson. How will they stop him today?
Well, my clue to stop him, don't let him get out in open space, because if he's not the fastest guy in the NFL, he's one of the top 2 or 3, so look out for Chris Johnson.
2nd and 10. Intercepted.
Have you met Crazy Bone?
An early interception.
The worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. The Cardinals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Let's go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Play clock's running down. And they get the sack. The Cardinals defense making a statement early with a sack.
Yeah, you always want to hit the quarterback early, get some self-doubt into the quarterback, but also give the offensive lineman some self-doubt, going like, man, this might be a long day. And I think it will be.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Some of your mixes are better than the original.
After the long game, let's see what they do here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Blue 58.
Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. 2nd down now.
White 90. Tagger. 2 jet.
Trying to beat the play clock. The Vikings elect to take a timeout here before the 2nd down snap. Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
Cray Jack is my lifetime favorite of all time.
Come out in a dime package. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
Force.
Halfback set in motion. 2nd and 13. Tosses the football. That's a pickup of 14.
Peterson's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. They better hurry to get the snap. Peterson's calling on once again.
2-yard carry. It sets up 2nd down and 8.
Two jet! Two jet! Set! Force! Be ready! White 90! White 90! Hut!
Peterson's got it again. That gains a few. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
You're not much for chat, you better stick with Mixin.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. 3rd and 4. They want to get the football.
Good job by the offense getting the first down into zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
First down here. The Cardinals sat at the line. Dime package. The wide receiver in motion. Will go ground. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
Let's go! White 90! Two jet! Be ready! Blue 58! Blue 58!
Second down and 12. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Bridgewater's got everybody split out wide.
Blue 58!
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
A nice grab. 6 for the Vikings. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score and take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Peterson's going to test the coverage this time. Past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Cardinals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back.
Here we go.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So
Terrence Newman with the pick.
Late here in the first quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
you know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change the game for the rest of the 3 quarters if they go out here and score. Put the other team under extreme pressure. That's what you want to do.
Loss of a couple that time. The ball is spotted right at the 46. Peterson lines up in the backfield.
Blue 58. Two jet!
The Cardinals will come out in the dime.
180.
First down at the 46. Peterson's net at the 44.
Force!
2nd and 8. He's drilled as he throws.
It's third down coming up.
The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage
Let's
with
go.
a spread
Forward,
formation.
Hey.
From the shotgun. Right past the reception. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Let's go.
The Vikings still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line. The Cardinals lined up in the nickel.
Let's go. Right 90. Two jet.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Tiger.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
The Vikings from the 22. Peterson left side. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of
Let's
scrimmage.
go. Right 90. Two jet.
The Vikings will set up the 12 as the first down line. Carrying it out. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. The lead is now growing with that field goal. Still plenty of time to get back into this one, but there needs to be a mental shift.
Well, yeah, they'd like that. I know one thing. The team that just kicked the field goal, they are imposing their will on their opponents, and now you've got to find a way that, like you said, shift this around and get it back in your favor.
Ducks out of bounds. The Cardinals just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over. Right, Jim? That's what the coaches. Look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Press coverage all the way. Palmer's lined up. No extra
Get ready.
blockers
Blue
for this
58.
snap.
Regular.
Quarterback sees something in his defense. He wants to take advantage of it.
Pressure on a pass. Has some heat on it.
Shut down.
This play set up by the
Right
long
now.
gainer.
Blue 58.
They motioned the receiver around to the
Clear.
other side.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the sack. Floyd's got it on a pass, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. How important was that touchdown, Phil, after a terrible start to this game, and now moving on to the second quarter and trying to shift control of things?
Yeah, early in the second quarter, and it was an awful start of this football game. You couldn't play any worse as a football team, but when you get a quick score, it just changes everything. It changes the scope of the game, and it changes your confidence.
So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
They won't recover the onside kick. The hands team does his job. The Vikings really have this offense cranking, Phil. They scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays.
Let's go.
Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Tiger. Let's go. Right 90. Tiger. Force.
First down at the 44. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Tiger.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Wants to go deep.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Peterson's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
Sally 19! Sally 19!
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Blue 58! Blue 58!
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 25. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
2nd and 10 coming up. Johnson's
Let's
lined
go.
up behind his
95.
quarterback as the single back.
95.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 25. And it falls incomplete.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Get ready! Blue 58! Blue 58!
Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Floyd's there. Gets the ball and has a lot of heat on it.
Not today. There we go, D. That's the way to hit.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Get ready!
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. 1st and 10. Looking to go deep, but it's incomplete.
Gresham has really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
2nd and 10 coming up. Palmer's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Blue 58!
The quarterback
Blue
motions
58.
the wide receiver.
Zebra!
He's wide open for the grab.
Here we go.
Here's the first down after the big play.
Get ready! Wide 18! Wide 18!
Gets the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job. Makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
Get ready! Blue 95! Blue 95!
Makes the catch in open space. 3rd down.
Mirror! Sally 19! Sally 19! Here we go!
Toss to the outside. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. The Cardinals have to get to the 25 to move the chains. And it's batted down.
The Cardinals that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Vikings offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
The offensive line that time had no idea this cornerback was coming on the blitz. He timed it perfectly, and the speed and the talent to get there, and he gets the sack on the QB.
The Vikings take it from the 23. Has the grab. Going to take it the distance. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
Let's go. Right 90. Right 90.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Force. Get ready. Lose 58. Lose 58.
They need to get the play off. There's a flag right there. The Vikings with an extra point try on the way. And the flag is down. The point after try is in the books. Players from both sides making an appeal, but the officials saw it on the defense.
Lose 58. Lose 58.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
Tiger. Get ready. 2J.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Tiger.
The play clock's running down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside and be back in just a moment. The Vikings for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings getting ready to kick it off. Fields the football at the 3. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the
Regular.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Right now. Wide 18. Wide 18.
First down at the 24. Easy catch there. No one near him.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
The offense coming to the line inside the opponent's 20. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First down here. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. We'll go nickel. Johnson's taking the handoff. They're going to the hurry-up offense.
Let's go. 95.
Second and goal from the 7. The sack belongs to Anthony Barr.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half. You got to get rid of the football. Nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Ready to go from the 13-yard line.
Zebra. Let's go.
From the gun. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Floyd's second touchdown of the game.
What a throw by the quarterback for a touchdown. It was just really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Here we go. Wide, 18.
So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
Press coverage all the way. The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense.
Tiger!
The Vikings take it from the 38. Reaches out and snatches it. Peterson that time on the tackle.
You're trying to score some points at the end of the first half. The best way to do it when the time is against you. Get in that hurry-up offense. Make the defense sit back. Be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
First and goal. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Second down coming up with about a minute to go before intermission. Second and goal from the 6.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Ready to take the snap at the 4.
Tiger!
Third and goal at the 4. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Breaks out of that one. And now he'll dip out of bounds. And a run back of about 17.
Let's go. Blue 95.
First down at the 19. And the pass goes incomplete. Munnerlyn in on the coverage.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Chris Johnson with the reception. Newman's going to make the tackle. The Cardinals, 1 timeout remaining. The line of scrimmage is the 16. First down following the long play.
Right now,
the wide receiver in motion.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Touchdown, and they get one back.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Let's go, let's go. Blue 58. Hey.
Floyd's going to take the hands. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Cardinals getting ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Cannon's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 11.
The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
You ready? Wide 80. Wide 80. Tagger! Tagger! You ready?
First down at the 42. On the money. And they are in on Peterson.
Forward!
And that will close out the first half from the Twin Cities. We'll step away for halftime and be back to Minneapolis in just a moment for the beginning of the third quarter.
Tagger!
The second half is officially underway. Cannon's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 3. The Vikings take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Let's go!
The second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Coming to the line at the 43.
You ready? Force! Let's go! 180!
The Vikings take it from the 43. Looking long. Tough catch. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
This guy can do it any way you want it. He can throw when nobody's around him. He can throw when they're close to him. And how about that play? Takes the hit, but still able to put the football on the money for the touchdown.
Makes the PAT. The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Peterson's got it on the return. Poor kick coverage on the return. And now the offense comes onto the field, having to feel like it's just been given a big boost of confidence. The Cardinals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And they take him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Get ready! Wide 18! Sally 19! Sally 19!
Palmer's got it in the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Mirror! Mirror! Mirror!
Wasting little time.
Here we go!
They motion the receiver around to the other side. First down and 10. Chris Johnson with the catch. Johnson's met at the 23.
Mirror!
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Get ready! Blue 95! Blue 95! Regular, regular.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense.
All right now. Wide, 18.
Brown's out there to receive the screen pass. And a gain.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Inside the 20 now at the 19. Homer's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Wide, 18.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Did not get both feet down. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Sally 19.
The Cardinals will look to get to the 13 to pick up a
Wide,
first.
18. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Here we go.
Homer's going to take it from the gun. Floyd's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
No time
Here we
to
go.
waste. They
Sally
hurry
19.
to the
Sally
line.
19. Here we go.
First and goal. Johnson takes it on the toss. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if he gets the third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Here we go.
They'll run it off the toss.
Hey, I like the play. Really creative thought process there, and the offense caught the defense by surprise.
The Vikings are ready to return the
Mirror,
kickoff.
mirror, mirror.
And the hands team does its job as the onside kick attempt is thwarted. Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield.
Let's go. Tagger, tagger. Tagger, tagger.
First down at the 50. And this run goes nowhere as Washington gets him behind the line. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Tagger, tagger, tagger.
Second and 11. Could have been intercepted.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
On the way, third down.
Get ready. Wide 80. Force, force.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Get ready. Wide.
Third down and 11. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out. Midway through the third quarter, and this defense makes the play of the game.
Yeah, it was a nice play that time by the defense. And, you know, sometimes it's just about want to. Do you want to make the play? Are you willing to sacrifice and hustle enough to get it done? Well, the answer is yes.
That defense rises up here midway through the fourth quarter and makes a huge stop on fourth down.
Yeah, good play by the defense, but I got to say this. What was the coach thinking of going forward on fourth down in a situation like that? That was a bad coaching decision, and he's going to have to answer that when this game is over if they lose. The Cardinals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs. And, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confusion's over.
First down at the 38. And Miles nearly picked off that throw.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Palmer's got no one behind him.
Here we go.
Just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
Regular.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. And he's thrown to the ground.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
7-19. 7-19.
No time to huddle
Here we go.
down.
Wide 18. Wide 18.
Carson Palmer throws the long pass, and it's incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Cardinals elect to go for it and bypass the punt on fourth down.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Vikings defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
18.
And Fitzgerald's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
The Cardinals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Palmer's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Press coverage all the way. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Corners down the NFL that has to do so many things. Stop the run, cover guys in zone, cover with man-to-man coverage. And how about this blitz that time by the corner? Gets to the quarterback and takes him down for the sack.
Let's go. Let's go.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means it's probably going to blitz.
Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When you're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Palmer's alone in the backfield.
Get ready. Blue 58. Blue.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And they're all over him for the sack. Getting close to the 4th, and you have to get the feeling that this stop could be a huge momentum swing in the game that has been dominated by the offenses.
Oh, I really think so. You know, it gives you confidence. Once you stop an offense, you feel like you got the rhythm of what they're trying to do, and you just play better from that point on.
Launches it down the field. The Cardinals turned the ball over on downs. What a gutsy play by the defense here. They were challenged on a 4th down situation, and they hold them. It could be a huge momentum swing as we head to the final quarter.
I like what you said. Gutsy play by the defense. And what's the word that I want to use on the offensive side? Going forward on 4th down. Let's see. The word is stupid. That's what it is.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver. First down at the 44. Buchanan's able to read that play and make the hit. Quickly to the line. The Vikings snap it at the 41. Makes the catch in the open field. Peterson's tackled down at the 36.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense. managing things so far here today. Defense crowd the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
Let's go.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Tagger.
Play clock's running down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And they can't connect.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
I got one.
The Cardinals defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 10. Peterson. Made by Ray that time.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd and 2 here after the run. The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
And here's the toss. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Peterson's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
He'll try this one from 47. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. They add another 3 here at the start of the 4th quarter to make things a little more comfortable for them, Phil.
Oh, I think they're feeling good. They like where they stand right now, and everything you do is try to milk that clock and speed the process up as the game goes on.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Palmer's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Wide 18. Wide 18.
First down at the 19. Emerson Griffin with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Let's go. Blue 58. Zebra. All right now. Wide 18. Wide 18.
Palmer's back in shotgun formation. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Floyd's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to
Blue
beat the
58. Blue 58.
Palmer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Hi.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Cardinals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Palmer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And that's a safety.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. When you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. When you drop in the end zone, you've got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
They'll mark him at the 40. And a run back of about 4. The Vikings step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield.
Right 90.
Now 1st and 10. Peterson will get it on the toss. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Vikings lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Peterson's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Tiger! Force! Get ready!
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Launching it deep. What a catch. Touchdown. And with so little time left in this game, that touchdown may have sealed the deal.
It's it. The party is officially over. And what a job. The offense just put an exclamation point on that game. They've been terrific all day long, and they deserve the win. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 180. 180.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Tiger!
Trying to beat the play clock. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. Outside now on the toss. And they will not convert here on the 2-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. Signaling for fair catch. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Cardinals cannot feel good about giving up that safety the last time out. That one hurts an awful lot, Phil, because they just got overpowered.
Yeah, they did. But listen, they feel bad, but I'll tell you who feels good is that's the defense. Man, but they impress it just overpower the offense and getting that safety.
I've always felt that a safety should be worth more than 2 points. What do you think?
Well, you always are trying to make up new rules. I like the rules the way they are.
Coming up, 2nd down. The Cardinals come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Drop back, shotgun formation. Griffin takes him down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking across the middle. Johnson's got it on a pass that had some heat. The coach is going to go for it.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receivers some new instructions.
The Cardinals take it from the 23. Chris Johnson with the reception. Johnson's tackled down. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. The injury appears to be a broken collarbone. He will not be returning to today's game, and the team won't know the extent of the injury until after the x-ray.
Throws the pass. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
And now they're in the hurry-up. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Let's go.
First and 10. Rhodes is there and picks it off. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on him.
Peterson lines up in the backfield.
Lose 58. Tagger. Sit. White 90. White 90. 2J. Tagger.
First down at the 20. Going for the deep ball. And Wallace got the catch on the touch throw. Going to the hurry-up. No timeouts remaining. The Vikings have it at the 44. Toss to the outside. Buchanan's all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming to the line at the 46.
Let's
Peterson,
go. White
solo
90.
back set.
White 90.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. He don't know no better.
Force.
Second and 12. They're going to run it on the toss. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
First and 10. On first down, it's back to the ground game.
Great call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football, keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you can stop that clock.
And it's on target with Kyle Rudolph. They come to the line, and it's first down.
Sit. 180. 180.
59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
2J. Lose 58.
The Cardinals with two extra defensive backs in the dime. What a shootout it was, and what a great way to finish off the game with a victory like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's a shootout or just a lot of really awful defense, but a lot of scoring, pretty exciting, and a good victory for the team.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now. Steelers, Cardinals. Coming up on EA Sports, we welcome you to Glendale, Arizona for today's game.
Two incredibly dangerous tight ends getting ready to create problems for the opposing defenses in this matchup, Phil.
Man, when you're a quarterback, there is nothing like having a good tight end. Because, you know why? Because he's close to you. So it doesn't take great skill to throw the ball 5 or 6 yards from where you're at to a tight end who can catch the ball. And not only just catch the ball, gets about 10 or 15 extra yards running.
Scrimmage, the 43-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. First down at the 43. Roethlisberger going down the field. For the offense, he came out of Central Michigan as a 6th-round pick and has turned himself into a top-flight receiver in Antonio Brown.
All you hear about Antonio Brown, besides the talent he has on the field, is how hard he works. When you work that hard and you got some talent, look out, you're going to get it done on the field.
First down at the 27.
Side of the ball is Darrell Washington.
He is an impact player. When you talk about Darrell Washington, he can do everything on the defensive side. If he stays healthy, this defense is going to be great. Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just...
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
First off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sideline. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
The Cardinals come out in a dime package. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Peterson's got it. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. Johnson lined up as the single
Blue,
back.
95. Blue, 95.
First down at the 25. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. A foot race to the end zone. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown.
Let's go. Wide 18. Wide 18.
Floyd is going to...
We wanted more excitement, more attention, more decision-making, the second guess in the NFL. And now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion. More teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
Recovering the onside kick. The Steelers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team, great defense team, talent. When you put those teams together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down there again. That's a wonderful job their time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Second and 10. Has the reception all alone. He's in the clear. The 10.
going to catch him there. Touchdown. And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. Peterson's got a chance to return this one. Fights through contact. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
You can never talk enough about special teams in the NFL. It truly is a third of the game. And when you get a kick return for a touchdown, that just gives you so much momentum. Look at the block. Look at the speed of the returner. Great job. Leads to a touchdown.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Steelers come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that they need for him to be called in those situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football. Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Second down following that incompletion. The Cardinals sat at the line. Dime package. Bell's going to get it from the eye. Tackle made by Ray that time.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up short gain.
This is third down.
Look at that. Everybody's on the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
The Steelers have to get to the 33 for a first. The Steelers get a first down. That's reception number 2 for him.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Dropping back 3. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Here they come to the 41-yard line. First down here after the completion. It's the old counter play. And Witherspoon in on the tackle.
Well, he's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Cardinals lined up in the nickel. Second down and 8. The reception by Martavis Bryant. The line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
First down at the 25. Got drilled as he throws it. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. The Steelers break cover and show a jumbo look. Just a quick drop back. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred him loose. Just 25 yards to Pater. Williams lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
180.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. Brown. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Playing press coverage to the outside. Looking to go on top again on first down. Roethlisberger's met after a gain of 8.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Williams takes it. That'll be...
Oh, man, he almost gets in the end zone so close to getting over the goal line.
This has been a long drive so far.
Here we go.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Roethlisberger's got his 3rd touchdown of the game. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Nice job by the defense that time. Stop your 2-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
Peterson's going to start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals have put up the points. It's just they can't stop anybody to this point, Phil.
Yeah, you're right. Defense has been bad. And the offensive side, the offensive line, they have been so dominant. Can this offensive line keep dominating the way they have? I think they can. Go out there, keep calling those plays, and try to find a way to score.
That's a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Cardinals offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. Palmer by himself in the backfield.
Let's go. 1, 18.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Nelson's going to pull in the bullet pass. He steps out.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat for games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw attention just like this and pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Palmer 3 for 3 with that completion. Allen's there to take him down.
Mirror. Regular. Here we go.
Second down and 2. Toss play. Johnson's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Mirror. Here we go. 95. Regular.
3rd and short. Touchdown. They got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good deployment for them in this game.
It's nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
Floyd.
Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more 2-point conversions in the league this year than ever before, because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
Going to be a penalty here. They have the ball back and the play's continuing. The line of scrimmage, the 35. First down at the 35. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Bell in the backfield, single back set. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
You want harder? The game gets longer, baby. That's it. Hey, let's feed him. Let's go.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
First down at the 24. They are in on Bell.
Bell's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Cardinals will come out in the dime.
Here we go.
First and goal. D'Angelo Williams with the grab.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Third and goal from the 1. Good for only a yard.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
The Steelers face 4th down, but want to take a timeout before they snap the football. It's 4th down, and it's goal to go. Takes another handoff. Jameson across the goal line for the touchdown.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
Hey, looks like this. Alert, alert.
Easy. All right, now.
Another handoff. That hurts. The 2-point try is denied. The Cardinals are ready to return to kickoff. And a touchback. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this
Right
one.
now. What?
The
18.
wide receiver in motion.
What? 18. Mirror.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Here we go.
First down at the 20. Finds his mark. And Gay's there to make the tackle. The Cardinals are down right now, partner, but they have been able to move the football. Palmer's been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving his quarterback protection. And when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL.
Press coverage all the way.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Knocks the ball out incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Mirror.
Second down and 10. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Regular.
I like this decision by the coach to go with the hurry-up offense here late in the first half. You can't be worried about making mistakes. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
Arizona is in the end zone for the touchdown. A big touchdown right there. They're almost sure to take the lead to the locker room with that score.
All touchdowns are big, man. They're all exciting. They all make you feel great. And right now, the offense, they are feeling great about what they did on that last drive.
Blue 58.
To the ground. Wide to the left. Got the touchdown. Got the 2-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do. And you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
And he's met head on right there at the 20.
The Steelers offense preparing to get this drive underway. The last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of coverage. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did. That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Final 30 seconds of the first half, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger, and it's incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
Third down and 10.
Looking long.
The Steelers not punting. Going to go for it on fourth down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers like the Steelers. Turn the ball over on downs. Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
Carson Palmer
Get ready,
will take this snap from out of the gun.
19.
The Steelers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Floyd's second touchdown of the game.
Another touchdown throw by the quarterback here in the half. And look, this guy is flat slinging that football today. There's no wonder. It doesn't matter. He needs a little small window. He can fit it in there. He is on fire.
You talk about momentum. That turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the two.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. They'll run it here. Bell's taken down at the 33. And that's the end of the first half here in Sun City, USA. Back to the Phoenix area for the third quarter after a short break. With this kick, the second half is underway. And it looks like the onside kick will pay off here. The Steelers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Hurry up, let's go.
They're going to the hurry. First down at the 26. He reaches up, grabs it. Bryant's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Three-step drop. Roethlisberger finds Miller. Second and 4 coming up.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Bell's taking the handoff. Power surge. Touchdown. Well, whatever was said at the half seems to have done the trick. This team has listened, and now it's anybody's game once again, Phil.
Jim, let's see if I can imitate the coach at half. If you guys don't start playing better, I'm going to cut you. I'm going to put in different starters. And he probably wasn't quite that nice. So they listened, and they came out here, and they played differently, and now they're back in this game.
So, put down a touchdown and a two-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said. They got that 2 points.
Peterson's got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. They do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see a first down and score again. That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The Cardinals have it at the 44. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Johnson's tackled down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Was tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Cardinals offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead to a score.
The Cardinals take it from the 43. Shazier's there to make the stop.
Johnson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down and 6. Toss to the outside. Shazier's there to make the tackle.
7-19! 7-19!
Getting set as fast as they can.
Mirror! All right, now.
Throw it over the middle. Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first.
Get ready. Wide 88.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. The Cardinals take it from the 38. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
I don't know if I agree with that call going for it on 4th down here in the second half when you got a little lead, but the coach is confident. They go for it on 4th down, they pick it up, and that keeps the drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 27. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. An open lane. Johnson's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Here we go.
The final quarter begins with this snap. Johnson's tackled down.
The Cardinals, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Shazier's there that time for the tackle. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
They better hurry to get the snap. 2-1 who made the big stop.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Get ready. Blue 58.
Second and goal from the 4. Touchdown, Arizona. Nelson's second touchdown of the game.
What a day for the quarterback. Man, he must feel great. He is going to sleep good tonight.
Here we go.
When you're throwing the ball like this, he is on fire. Every time they're open, he's throwing it in there for a touchdown.
Floyd's going to take the handoff now. They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Steelers set to return the kick.
Regular, regular.
There's a flag out. This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. First down at the 36. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Well, it's tough if you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays to work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
The Steelers snap it at the 36. Intercepted. We're getting late in